the voice of the Tomcats, Dickie Martin.
Well, good evening, everybody, from Pikeville, Kentucky, here at Pike County Central High School, just outside Pikeville. We're not far. Welcome to Tomcat basketball. It's been almost a week since I talked to you last, and the Tomcats come in still on this nice 8-game win streak. They stand at 11-5, and they're on the road tonight to take on the Hawks from Pike County Central. The 15th Region Hawks come in with a record of 9-6. They're coming off a loss last Friday night, losing to LaRue County 79-58. Tomcats had a good weekend last weekend. They defeated Lincoln County last Friday night in Stanford, Kentucky, rather handily. And then on Saturday night, went over to Bardstown and beat the Tigers 77-58 to improve to 11-5 and run their winning streak to 8 in a row. For Ashland and Pike County Central, they're playing for the 4th time. Their first time they ever played was back in 1999 when they, just 2 years after they formed this high school. Pike County Central is a consolidation of Johns Creek and Mullins, and that happened back in 1997. Ashland played them in 99. That was in the first round of the AIT, with the Tomcats winning that one easily, 78-48. They played twice since then, once at Mason County in December of 2022, winning 80-54. And then the following year, the Tomcats played Pike County Central in the Pikeville Invitational Tournament and won that one handily, 68-45. Ryan Bonner in his 3rd year, 57-28. Eric Ratliff in his 4th year here at the helm of the Hawks, 65-37. Well, the Tomcats come in playing as well as maybe anybody in the state of Kentucky. They are on a streak right now and playing good basketball, playing great defense. Their offense is clicking, and hopefully with just about 9 or 10 games to go, we don't really know how many because of the fact that we've had 3 cancellations, and none of those 3 games will be made up. The Tomcats were scheduled to play Danville Christian Academy earlier this month down in Danville. That game will be not made up. Scheduled to play Clark County a week or 2 ago in Winchester. That game will not be made up. And, of course, Tuesday night had Russell cancel on us. That game will not be made up. So the Tomcats, including tonight's game, have 10 games remaining. You're allowed to play 30 in the state of Kentucky, but the Tomcats right now will be only playing 26. We'll get into that in our pregame show with Ryan Bonner. He's looking at picking up a couple of schools and hopefully adding at least 2, maybe 3. We'll have to wait and see. But for right now, the Tomcats have only 26 games scheduled this year. Tomorrow night, the Tomcats are at home to take on Pikeville in the Kitten Classic, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. And then next Friday night, scheduled to play Boyd County at home. The month of February has the Tomcats playing 5 of their 7 games at home. George Washington and Huntington High to start the month on the road. But then the last 5 games are at home against Fleming County, Round County, Johnson Central, Lawrence County, and Menifee County. So that's a look at our schedule and what's going on with that. The Tomcats continue to climb in the RPI ratings. About a week ago, maybe 10 days ago, they were down into the 40s. They're now up to number 24 in the state of Kentucky as they keep adding wins. And their strength of schedule, of course, is top 10 in the state. In fact, it's the 8th toughest schedule in the state of Kentucky, and counting the RPI rating system that the KHSAA has. Ashland on the road on opponents' courts this year, 3-2, while the Tomcats overall on the road stand at 4-5. They played on neutral sites on 4 different occasions, have won only 1 of those 4. Tomcats still the winningest program in the Commonwealth of Kentucky with 2,132 wins against 943 defeats. And Xander Carter continues to add to his point total as the all-time leading scorer in Tomcat basketball history with 2,752 points in his Tomcat career. So that's quite an accomplishment. All right, we'll come back and talk to the coaches. Eric Ratliff from Pike County Central is up first. We'll be back with that in just a moment here on Cat Sports.
Big Sandy knows better performance begins with better sleep, whether that's in the boardroom, the classroom, or the gym. No shortcuts, no workarounds. If you're not sleeping, well, it's more than likely your old mattress. We have the top brands to try before you buy. Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Sealy, Casper, Purple, Nectar, and more at the guaranteed lowest price. Plus, free fast delivery on most sets and a 120-night guarantee, and financing options regardless of your credit. Better sleep begins at Big Sandy Superstore.
Celebrity impersonation not an endorsement.
Bluegrass Wound Care and Hyperbarics in Ashland is different. Bluegrass Wound Care is not just a wound care center, it's a wound healing center. The experts at Bluegrass Wound Care and Hyperbarics provide compassionate and advanced care. Their skilled team, equipped with state-of-the-art technology, is here for you. Make your appointment today and enjoy convenient parking within 25 feet of the door. Call 606-325-6493 or visit bluegrasswoundcare.com. Bluegrass Wound Care and Hyperbarics. We are wound care in Kentucky.
Stop by Toyota of Ashland before or after the game and save thousands during Truck Month at Toyota of Ashland. Save up to $5,000 off MSRP on select Toyota Tundras and Toyota Tacomas. Up to $3,000 off MSRP. It's Truck Month at Toyota of Ashland. They look forward to seeing you soon. Stop by 3503 Winchester Avenue in Ashland, Kentucky, or visit toyotaofashland.com. Toyota of Ashland Truck Month. Toyota Tundras is based off stock number T235773 and Tacoma stock number T052137.
Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been providing accounting, tax, and attest services for the tri-state community and across the United States. Since 1951, individuals, medical practices, attorneys, corporations, Main Street businesses, local schools, and governments have relied on us for expert advice, tax preparation, and attest services. With offices in Ashland and Cincinnati, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby are here for your accounting and tax needs. For over 70 years, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been there for businesses in our community. They're here for yours, too. Call them and let Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby provide for the future of your business.
This is Tomcats Countdown, presented by your local McDonald's. I'm loving it on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Coach Rattle tonight at Ashland and Pike County Central, and well, up to this point, you had a pretty good year, I'd say.
Yeah, we have. You know, we've been kind of up and down. We started out, losing 3 in a row, but we were in each game, and we've been on the road. This is our second home game, so we're just glad to be home, and we're playing a quality opponent, and we just want to see where exactly we may be. We know Ashland's a really, really good team, and I think Ashland's got a chance to win it all. I really do, from what they played last year. So we're a young team. We just want to see where we're at, and I think it'd be a good experience for our kids.
Okay. I got to ask you, it's only your second home game. Who made out the schedule, Coach?
Well, I did. What happened was we've had 2 teams that have canceled on us, we've had a snow out. So originally it's supposed to be probably our 4th game, but with the weather situation and then some teams that have won the 2A or the All-A and stuff had to cancel. But I think we got 8 or 9 left, so we got them stacked up here. Maybe we can get a run going and get some rhythm. And playing at home, I think we'll play a little bit better. But like I said again, we just hope to come out and play our type of game, and we're kind of measuring stick on ourselves whether who we play or not.
Okay. Let's talk about your basketball team. What do you like about your basketball team?
Well, we share the ball. I think we're when we play well, we'll get 16, 18 assists, and when we don't, we're in that 6 or 8 category. Okay. We're shooting the ball pretty good. I think we're shooting it as a team about 55 or 60%, but that's because we share the ball and try to go from a good shot to a great shot. So I think our unselfishness is good, and we play hard, and sharing the ball is the best things that we do, I think.
Okay. Now, some areas you got to get better.
You got to defend. I mean, everybody will say that. Every coach says you got to defend. And so we got to defend better. We got to rebound better. For our size, we're not real big in there, so we got to be a little better on the glass. And then, like you said, we got to defend better. We don't guard the ball as near as we should do, and that's one of the things we've been working on, is trying to guard the ball a little bit better and stop them dribble penetration.
All right. I know you've taken a look at Ashland. What do you see?
Well, I saw a really good ball club. I see the favorite in the 16th. I see a top 10 team. They got talent at their position. You look, it starts with Sander, Carter, but Lamont's good. The kid they got from Hoskins can shoot it. They're just a really good basketball team. They're a veteran team. They play hard, and I think Coach Bonner does a great job, especially on the defensive end. That's what I watched them today. They do a really good job of being where they need to be every time. Great help side defense, and then they guard the ball really well.
Okay. been a few days since you played, but it's going to be a little rusty maybe to start?
Yeah, it's been a week. You know, we played in the 2A state tournament last Friday. We haven't played since. Only got to practice 3 days because of the snow and stuff. So, yeah, hopefully we'll shake some rust off and try to get off to a good start. That's the main thing we want to do tonight, and just get better.
Sure. All right. Give me some keys to the game tonight.
Take care of the ball, number one. Rebound the ball, which is Ashland's a good offensive rebounding team. Probably third thing is take a good shot and turn it into a great shot. Okay. And for us, transition. We can't live up Ashland and give them easy baskets because they're going to make baskets anyway. Okay. They shoot it really well, so we can't give them layups and easy transition baskets.
Well, thanks for having us down. Good luck tonight, and hope to see you down the road.
I appreciate you. Hopefully I'm too. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Coach Ratliff of Pike County Central back in a moment on Cats Sports.
This is Clay at Pollux, where you will find the Tri-State's largest selection of diamonds. We are also your home for all of your Pandora stackable rings and your Alex and Ani needs. Locally owned and operated since 1874, Pollux is a name that you know and trust. We provide professional service with a personal touch that has kept clients coming back year after year. Visit Pollux at 913 Winchester Avenue in Ashland or on the web at polluxjewelers.com.
Primary Plus is invested in your health and invested in the health of our community. Primary Plus Ashland is happy to grow our team, welcoming family nurse practitioner Morgan Elkins, as well as Kelsey Lucas to our counseling services team. Primary Plus Grayson is excited to add dermatology with nurse practitioner Kelly Sparks. Primary Care Pediatrics, Women's Health, Infusion, Counseling, Pharmacy, and now dermatology. Complete care for the entire family. Primary Plus has 14 locations, including Ashland, Grayson, South Shore, Vanceburg, and our newest location in Moorhead. See them online at primaryplus.net.
Mark Porter Chevrolet Buick GMC in Ashland, Kentucky is celebrating fall savings with great GM deals. New 24 Buick Envista starting at $24,995 or 24 Chevy Trax starting at $21,995. To kick off the fall, Car Ferry says it's time to kick some beep. Just like Ole Miss found out, you do not mess with blue bloods. 24 Chevy Heavy Duty Pickup save up to $9,000 off. 24 Chevy 1500 Silverado save up to $12,000 off. 2,250 Trade Assist must trade a 2010 or newer. Save up to $14,000 off. GMC Sierra 1500 pickups in stock. The all-new redesigned Buick Envision and Enclaves. We have them. Must see today. Shop 24 hours at markportergm.com. We are the fastest growing GM dealer in Kentucky, and our goal this year is to finish second. To do that, we must sell a lot of Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and we have over 800 available to choose from. Tahoe, Suburban, and GMC Yukons. We have 30 to choose from. Save $8,500 on GMC all-new electric Hummer, 18 in stock. Shop us today. Over 200 new crew cabs available. Come to Greenup Avenue in Ashland, Kentucky. Go Tomcats. Go Wildcats. Go Blue. Sale ends October 31st. You're listening to Tomcats Countdown, presented by your local McDonald's. I'm loving it on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Coach Ryan Bonner behind on the road again. Pike County Central down here, a beautiful place to play, and they got a pretty good basketball team.
Yeah, they do. They're 9-6 right now. They've got some quality wins. They've beaten Rowan, Pikeville, Floyd Central, Lawrence County. I would consider all those quality wins. They got an elite scorer in Jaden Stewart, who's averaging 30 a game right now. We scrimmaged them last year. We played them in the Pikeville Invitational in the 22-23 season, so we're somewhat familiar with them. But good basketball team, and I think they'll be right in the mix for the 15th region title.
With this a few days off that we really didn't expect to be this time off, but been able to practice and get the kids together and all that?
Yeah, we were able to get in the gym and practice, strung together. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday were phenomenal practices, and it's hard for especially on a when you hit that stretch where you were hopeful that you were going to play and now you don't get to, and now you got to go practice instead. Mentally for those guys, that's tough on them, but they handled it great. We had phenomenal practices, very competitive, very energetic. So they definitely handled that the right way, and really liked the way we instead of looking at it as, oh man, we don't get to play. Well, heck, let's use this as an opportunity to get even more prepared for Pike Central.
All right. two good wins last week on the road at Lincoln County and Bardstown. Those two good quality wins on the road.
Yes, they were. And, Friday night, when we talked after the game, I thought that was one of the more complete games that we've played in quite some time. Mm-hmm. And then Saturday, I kind of knew going into that we would have to grind that one out a little bit. Bardstown's a very good team at their place. They're playing really good basketball right now, and we kept plugging away, kept grinding away at it, and finally we blew it up in the fourth quarter. I think we scored 30 points or something like that in the fourth quarter. If we can just sell out on guarding and rebounding, the runs that this team is capable of going on, we can really put teams away, and we were able to do that against Bardstown.
All right, let's talk a little more about Pike County Central. I know they got the Stewart kid who's a above average athlete. He's a really good player.
Yeah, he is 6'5", good athlete, can score at all three levels. He's shooting a respectable number from three, can play with his back to the basket. They can post him up if they want to, if they've got the right matchup. So he's a very versatile player offensively. I was really impressed with Grant Hall, their sophomore point guard on film. Does a great job of running their offense and getting the ball where it needs to go. As good as Stewart is, he's the type of player, especially in the 15th and around here, he's going to have a target on his back every night because he's scoring so much. But they just do a good job of still finding him and getting him the ball in scoring positions. So we're going to have to be really dialed in defensively tonight if we want to make it out of here with a win.
Defenses, is over the last many years has been our key, but I'm not sure Pike County Central's seen a team that plays defense quite like the Tomcats.
Yeah, and if we can commit to guarding like we did Friday at Lincoln County, I don't think there's anybody that can beat us. I truly believe that, but it's a mindset thing and a buy-in thing, and it's a process. But we've got to keep selling out on that end, and tonight will be an interesting challenge because Stewart is so versatile and he's so big, and they can do so many different things with him. This is a game where I do think we can zone a little bit as well, just to kind of help keep the ball to the paint, and as long as we can rebound. They are a good rebounding team. They've got some size. They've got Stewart, who's 6'5", 6'6", Peyton Owens, who's 6'4", and Caden Lawson, who's 6'5". So they've got good length in their starting lineup, so rebounding will be a factor.
Okay. Let's talk about the schedule. We've lost 3 games to weather, basically. What are we doing? Can we make any of them up? Or are we looking for opponents? What's the conclusion here, I guess?
So we're in communication with a couple different schools, one being Louisville Male. They are very interested in playing. We just got to make it work because it'd be hard for either one of us to make that trip on a weeknight. Yes. We do both have a common date on February 1st, so we're in discussion on that. And then Rick Green at George Washington has agreed to just go ahead and do a home and home. So basically, we would go to him on February 4th, and then that week leading up to the district tournament where we're open, he would come back to us, which that would be great because that'd be a great game. And
good team.
And Rick Green's, he's one of my favorite. He's a class guy. He'll always play. Our discussion after all this was like, look, you and I just need to do a home and home every year going forward, because he has the same issue that we do, and it's not just us. Everybody, with weather, losing games, cancellations. I just think with us and George Washington, there's a good mutual relationship there where we can just say, hey, and heck, I can't even remember the last time we at Ashland have done a home and home with somebody. Exactly. It's like it doesn't exist anymore. But those are the two that we're working on right now. I'm confident that we'll at least get one back, and more than likely be in George Washington, but we still have to confirm everything.
What does this do to you with only basically 10 games left, unless we add a game or two, where you would have had 12 or 13? You're only going to play like 26 now or something. How does that affect you or not affect you or what?
Well, like I said, I'll use this week as an example. I thought our guys handled losing that game at Russell and then having to practice, 3-4 days leading up to this game. I thought they handled it perfectly. I think this is a mature group. I don't think they care whether they're playing or practicing. I think they just want to be in a gym.
Okay.
But I think we can help ourselves by picking up a game on that open week leading up to the district tournament. So that's really what we're fighting for right now, because we at least want them to play one game leading up to district. I don't, in a normal year where you don't lose games, I love having that week open because it allows you to kind of get healed up, get healthy mentally and physically. You can add things in and you can really tweak things. But I think for us this year, I think we probably do need to find a game that week, I think, just because of the situation with weather.
Okay. Well, good luck. See you after the game.
All right. Thanks, Dickie.
Coach Ryan Bonner of the Tomcats back in a moment on Cat Sports.
McMeans Pharmacy, where you're a name, not a number. They provide personalized care from their locally owned, trustworthy team. McMeans Pharmacy cares about you and your loved one's health and well-being. McMeans Pharmacy proudly supports the Ashland Tomcats. They're here to serve Ashland and their surrounding communities with fast, friendly service at both locations, 2920 Carter Avenue, Ashland, and 708 4th Street, South Point, Ohio.
Hey, Tomcat fans, Old Man Winter's back once again. Don't let him keep you snowed in this year. Ashland Milling can help keep your walks and driveways clear from snow and ice. 50-pound bags of winter ice melt only $9.95. And if you want something that won't hurt your concrete, use 50-pound bags of calcium chloride for only $23.95. Ashland Milling would like to say thanks to the Tri-State for letting us serve you for over 150 years. Go Tomcats! Come on down to the Jubilee Bingo Hall Thursday and Friday nights. Doors open at 4. Games start at 6:30 with a $5,000 nightly payout. Game 18 is worth $1,100. Friendly workers, padded chairs, 10 miles west of Ashland on Route 60. Take exit 180 off I-64. Go left 1 mile next to Manning Furniture. Phone 606-928-4646. Owned and operated by People Helping People Incorporated. License number 102.
Looking for a secure savings account? Come to Desco Federal Credit Union and explore our latest offers. With great rates and top-of-the-line personnel, Desco insures your money for at least $1 million. Relax and put your money where you know it's safe and growing. Desco Federal Credit Union is located at 1211 Carter Avenue and other locations in Ohio and West Virginia. Stop in or go online. An account at Desco is just what you need. DescoFCU.org.
Get ready for sneaker squeaking, elbow banging, high school hardcourt action. Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340 present Ashland Tomcats basketball. Let's return to the arena for all the play-by-play action with Dickie Martin on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Well, welcome back, everybody, to Pike County Central High School, just outside of Pikeville, as the Tomcats take on the Hawks tonight. The Cats on an 8-game winning streak, stand 11-5. Pike County Central is at 9-6. Before we go any further, we got to send our prayers and our condolences out to the family of Philip Haywood. Of course, the greatest high school football coach the state of Kentucky has ever seen. He's the winningest with over 491 wins. He coached football for 50 years, including Belfry and Prestonsburg. He won 8 state championships. He was state runner-up on 4 different occasions. He was the assistant coach at Lexington Tates Creek when they beat the Tomcats in the finals at Stoll Field, the last game that was ever played at Stoll Field. They beat us 16-7 that night. Roy Walton was the head coach at Tates Creek, and Coach Haywood was his assistant. And he will be sorely missed. And Mark Maynard, of course, our former editor at the Ashland Daily Independent, wrote a wonderful column today. I think it's on Facebook where you could pick up, and it's called Mark My Words. If you got time, read it. Mark Maynard, my favorite writer. I always tell him Mike Relaford was better, but he's not. Mike Relaford was a great writer, but Mark Maynard's better. He's the best around, and it's a column that'll make you cry and it'll make you laugh. And I will miss Coach Haywood. He was not a dear friend of mine, just a friend of mine, but he always knew me, always personable. Never had to introduce myself time after time after time. He just knew who I was, and I will miss that guy. He was a great football coach. Also want to send out our best to Joanne Fugit, who's recovering. She's in the hospital, so prayers are needed for Joanne. And then a couple of happy birthdays to, I think, the greatest Tomcat basketball player in history, Larry Conley, and Mark Sergowski, another great Tomcat basketball player. Happy birthday to those two guys. Okay, let's look at starting lineups. First of all, for the Pike County Central Hawks, coached by Eric Ratliff, 9-6. They'll start Caden Lawson, a transfer from Menifee County, a 6'4 sophomore. Grant Hall, a 5'9 sophomore. Brad Billeter, a 5'10 senior. Jaden Stewart, a 6'5 senior. And Peyton Owens, a 6'4 junior, is the way they tentatively got it. For the Tomcats, as always, it'll be Xander Carter, Tyson Lalone, Preston Hoskins, Drew Smith, and Caleb Clark. Tomcats are in maroon tonight with trim and numerals, heading left to right on their dial. Carter controls the tip to Smith. He'll go in for a layup. It's 2-0 Ashland. Pike County Central in all white tonight with blue numerals and orange trim. In backcourt is Hall. He'll bring it across the line, looking right side, and taken away by Carter. Carter's got the steal against Stewart. Goes in, drives the baseline, double pumps it up. It's 4-0 Ashland. First turnover for Pike County Central tonight. They haven't seen defense quite like the Tomcats played. Grant Hall, the 5'9 sophomore, one-on-one against Smith. Smith's all up in his grill. He'll take him down the right wing, down to the baseline, through the lane, bounce it back out, down the lane. Lawson will put it up, miss it, rebounded by Carter. The outlet to Lalone. Lalone to Smith. Smith down into the paint at the elbow, looking, spinning, and they say he walked. Ashland's first turnover of the night. They're a +7 in the turnover department. They average less than 6 turnovers a game compared to their opponents, 12.5. 7:12 to go in the first. Ashland leads at 4-0. Inbounds it comes to Hall. Hall up the near sideline against Smith. Brings it across the line straight away. Gives it on the near side to Owens. Owens going to give it up to Billeter down the baseline. Hall, and he has it kicked away out of bounds by Lalone. It'll stay with the Tomcats, or with the Hawks, I'm sorry. Hall will put it in play underneath his bucket on the far side. Ashland man-to-man, by the way. Carter is guarding Stewart, who has the basketball for the first time tonight in the wing. Looks things over. Sixth leading scorer in the state. Gives to Lawson down the lane. Lays it up. Missed another gimme. Rebound tipped around. Stewart goes and gets it. He'll put it right back up, and he'll miss a gimme. Rebounded by the Tomcats, Carter. 4-0 Ashland. Here comes Carter. Moves to the center of the floor. Down the lane. Puts it up and gets hammered going to the bucket. He'll shoot 2. Foul is going to be on Owens, I think, maybe. Yeah. Carter will not shoot. Got him going to the bucket. Smith inbounds to Carter. Carter in the right wing pulls up for a long 3. It's nothing but air, and it's rebounded by Hall. Hall with the basketball for Pike County. They trail it 6-4, a minute and a half in. Hall around the arc to the near side to set the high pick and roll. He'll go to the elbow. Look for the back door, and Lalone knocks it away. Another Pike County Central turnover. Here comes Lalone to Carter, to Clark, who lays it up. He got fouled, no call, missed the shot. Rebounded by Pike County Central. Here comes Hall in the corner, down low to Stewart, knocked away by Hoskins on a nice deflection and out of bounds. 6:08 to go in the first. Ashland leads at 4-0. Pike County Central will put it in play underneath their bucket on the far side. Hall will inbounds it for the Hawks. Ashland man-to-man. He looks. He lobs it into Stewart out front. Carter knocks it away, and another Pike County Central turnover. Here come the Cats. Carter ahead to Lalone, drives the baseline through the lane to Clark. He'll double pump it up. 6-0 Ashland. Leads it, and timeout Pike County Central with 5:58 to go here in the first. The Hawks will call a quick timeout as the Tomcats out to an early 6-0 lead. We can tell you that Tomcat basketball brought to you in part by UK King's Daughters Medical Center, Members Choice Credit Union, Premier Physical and Occupational Therapy, and Sloan Realtor, People's Bank, Brace Yourself Orthodontics, Ashland Credit Union, Dr. Matthew Lewis, and Lewis Family Care. Also want to give a plug or a couple of updates. Caleb Conway didn't make the trip. He's a little bit under the weather, so he's out tonight. And Elijah Neal got his permission to play this week from the judge, who ruled that Elijah was eligible to play for the Tomcats, but at the last moment, Russell was able to, or the school that he came from, which most of you know is Russell, appealed that decision, so he is not able to play tonight. The commissioner will make the ultimate decision. Drew Smith has a foul against Hall in backcourt for reaching. His first. So Neal is still out, but we expect him to be able to play. The judge has already ruled and recommended and suggested that he should be able to play basketball. All right, here's Hall across the timeline, backs his way in, gets double-teamed and trapped. He's in trouble. Finds help in Billiter. Billiter back out to Hall, right side to Lawson. Lawson looks over in the right corner, goes to Stewart. Pike County looking for their first bucket. Stewart drives the baseline, pulls up, can't shoot. Back out on top to Owens. Owens to Hall. Ashland playing really good man-to-man. Right side, here's Owens. He doesn't shoot a three, so they'll back off of him. Comes to the near side now to Lawson. Lawson looking now to Billiter. Billiter back out straight away to Owens. In the corner goes to Lawson. Drives the baseline, lays it up and in. Pike County on the board, 6-2. Here's Smith down floor. Baseline feeds the trailer Lalone. Now he'll feed it to Clark, who will drive it into the paint from 5 feet, bouncing out, and it's rebounded by Stewart. 5 minutes to go in the quarter. Here's Clark. He knocks it away, but it's recovered by Owens, who puts it up, missed it, but the Tomcats will get called for a foul at 4:52. That foul is going to be on Hoskins, his first. Our officials tonight, obviously here from the 15th region, 2 of the guys worked the JV game, and they're, the other guy, I've seen him before. He's pretty good. Owens will go to the line to shoot 2, and he's an 84% free throw shooter. He's really good at what he does. Owens' first one's good. 6-3 Ashland. One more for Peyton Owens, 6'4 junior, 84%, 12 points, 6 rebounds a game. He's got them both. Pike County scored 4 in a row, cut the Tomcat lead to 2. Xander Carter will walk it across the line. Pike County Central going to play man-to-man. Here's Carter with it, top of the wing. He'll move straight away and let go with a 3. That's off the mark again. He's missed the rim 2 times in a row. He's thrown up 2 air balls from 3-point range. Pike County Central ball. Here comes Hall up the near sideline, moves to the middle of the floor, dribbling with the left hand around the arc to the near side, guarded by Smith. Hall backs it out. Here's the big Hawk logo at midcourt. Back to the near side to Lawson. Lawson gives to Billiter. Billiter against Hoskins. Now to Owens. Owens wants to shoot a 3, doesn't. Takes it down the left side of the lane, kicks it out to Billiter. Billiter will take it in the lane, put up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Hoskins. The outlet pass to Carter. Here come the Cats. Cats running in the corner. Caleb Clark to Hoskins, still alone. Clark, the trailer. He's got a bucket. His second, 8-4. Ashland leads it. Pike County in backcourt. Here's Hall. Back and forth across the timeline he comes. Moves to the far side on the dribble. Gives to Stewart. Out front now to Lawson. Near side to Billiter. Billiter down to the baseline, cut off. Out to Owens straight away. He'll go back door to Stewart. Stewart along the left baseline, can't shoot. He'll back it in all the way to the block. Inside out, a 3 by Billiter is no good. Rebounded though by Lawson. Now to Hall of Pike County Central. Down low to Stewart on the block on the right side. He throws it away into the hands of Drew Smith, who now has getting tied up and will have a jump ball. And the possession arrow will give it to Pike County Central. 3:29 to go in the first. Ashland leads at 8-4. It'll be a Hawk basketball. Hall will put it in play underneath his bucket on the far side. Hall slaps and looks and lobs it way out front to Owens. Owens around the arc to the right, down low on the block here. Stewart, his follow-away shot way off the mark. Air ball, rebounded though by Billiter. He'll put it back up, and Hoskins will foul him, I guess. I think that's what it was. Yep, Hoskins second, so he'll have to come out. And Cam Davis will come off the bench and check in for Preston Hoskins. No, Hoskins going to stay, and Lalone will come out. 3:20 to go in the quarter, and for Pike County Central to be Colton Young, a 6'4 senior or sophomore, in, and Billiter will come out. Hall will inbounds it for the Hawks. Again, underneath his bucket, far side it goes to Owens. Owens looking now to Hall. Hall with it, moves to the elbow on the right side, can't shoot, and backs it out. 3:10 to go in the quarter. Ashland up by 4. To the near side, Lawson. Lawson looking. Out to Young, and here's a 3 by Owens. It's way off the mark. Rebound Hoskins, tips it to Davis. Here come the Tomcats with it, up by 4. Davis in a hurry, spins it on the left side, and a bad pass out of the hands of Hoskins, and out of bounds. Ashland's second turnover of the night. 2:55 to go. Of course, Cam Davis playing in only his 6th game since coming back from the football ankle injury. He's not quite there yet. Here comes Lawson. Now to Owens, to Stewart. Stewart guarded by Carter. Back and forth, pivots back to the near side to Owens. Owens looks things over, holds it high above his head, looking for help. Cross court it goes now to Lawson. Lawson will penetrate against Davis, give it to Hall out front. Hall bobbles it, picks it up, can't shoot, and he'll back it out top of the wing to Stewart. Stewart on that right flank gives it back now to Hall and spin it around near side to Owens. Owens looking out front, way out on top is Young. Young to Hall. Hall to the free throw line. His jumper is an air ball, rebounded by Caleb Clark. Cats up 8-4. Here comes Clark in a hurry, spins down to the top of the key, gives to Carter. Carter fakes, takes it into the paint. His little floater is up, won't go. Tipped up, tipped around. Drew Smith had it, knocked it away, and we got a foul on Pike County Central, I think. Yep. Going to be on Young, who just checked in his first. Ashland will have it with 1:58 to go in the quarter, and a low-scoring quarter with Ashland leading at 8-4. Smith will inbounds it from the far side underneath his bucket. Looking, brings it into Hoskins, wide open for a triple. It's off the mark. Drew Smith got the rebound, put it right back up, and he missed it. Rebound tipped around, and Lawson's got it for Pike County. Tomcats missed two good looks there. Here comes Stewart. Stewart penetrates into the paint, inside out now to Young, and gives to Lawson. Lawson gives it back down low on the block. Here's Stewart. Stewart spins into the paint. Carter took it away from him. 6 turnovers. Carter headed the other way. Gives to Smith. His long three. He is off the mark. Rebounded by Owens. Cats are cold, as is Pike Central. 8-4. 1:20 to go in the quarter. Here comes Lawson. Now to Owens. Owens with the basketball. Cross court it goes to Hall. Hall to Lawson. Lawson against Davis. Man-to-man. Bounces it off his foot and has to retrieve it out near midcourt. Gives to Hall. Near side to Owens. Owens looks things over. Stewart at the left elbow. It's off the mark. Caleb Clark way up there to get one. Here come the Cats running down the far sideline. Clark to Hoskins. He'll try another three. He'll make that one. And the Tomcats lead it 11-4. That's their biggest lead of the night. Here comes Pike Central with it with 50 seconds to go in the period. Hall races up the far sideline. All the way to the bucket. Floater is up. Nope. Rebounded by Carter, but taken away by Young. Young gets tied up by Carter and took it away from him. Over to Smith. Smith beats it to Davis, and it's a bad pass by Smith, and a Tomcat turnover, their third. With 30 seconds to go, it's Hawk basketball. Into the corner goes Stewart, down on the block, spins with a hook shot, way short, rebounded by Carter. Here come the Cats, 4 on 2 with the numbers. Carter to the bucket, misses, got it again, put it up and in. Make it 13-4 with 16 seconds to go here in the quarter. The Cats lead it by 9, their biggest. Down to 10 seconds. Here comes Hall across the line at 8. Hall directing traffic out front. Ashland man-to-man. Hall out between the rings. He'll let go with a long three. It's an air ball. Rebounded by Clark with 1 second to go, and that'll do it. At the end of one, it's Ashland 13 and Pike County Central 4. We'll be back in just a moment here on Cat Sports.
Giovanni's has great Italian dishes. Spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Giovanni's has the best sandwiches around, from the stromboli, Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. All dinners will be served with hot garlic bread or Italian rolls. Giovanni's Pizza, fresh, hot, and tasty. Have it delivered right to your door. Giovanni's, the Italian place to be.
KFB, the Better Bank, is dedicated to its customers. We want you to feel confident with every financial decision made at KFB. From checking accounts to loans, we have your back. KFB is where a strong financial foundation starts. Visit us at one of our locations or www.kfb.bank to see how we can help you start building your financial foundation. KFB, the Better Bank. Located in Ashland, Summit, Hattiesburg, Louisa, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now, back to Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Tomcats out to a 9-point lead at 13-4 after Pike County Central had cut it to 4 at 8-4. Cats on a 5-0 run. They'll get the second 8-minute possession. It'll be Davis and Hoskins, Lalone, Clark, and Carter for the Cats. Pike County Central will come with Colton Ratliff, a 5'10 freshman, in, along with Hall. Stewart is in there, Lawson, and Owens. Pike County Central man-to-man. Davis with it to the near side. Pike County going to play a little zone now. 1-2-2 On the other end, Lalone to Carter. Carter to Hoskins for his 3-ball try. Got another one. He's got 2 of those bad boys tonight, 16-4. Ashland up by 12. They're on a 6-0 run right now. Here comes Stewart. Stewart against Carter. Backs him in and gives it now to Ratliff. Ratliff to the near side to Lawson. Takes a baseline, can't shoot. Back out to Hall. Hall with it out between the rings, looking back door. Now to Owens. Back give and go to Hall. Through the lane it goes to Ratliff. Ratliff down to Lawson. Down the lane. Gets Carter off his feet. Misses the gimme. Stewart with a rebound. Put it in. State's second leading scorer at 29-6. Got his first bucket. Here comes Lalone. Goes coast to coast. Inside out. Clark for a 3. It's good. That'll make it 19-6. Ashland by 13. Their biggest lead of the night. A minute into the second quarter. Here comes Hall. Hall for the Hawks. Gives to Owens. Ashland still man-to-man. Straight away to Lawson. High post to Stewart. Give and go to Lawson. Down the baseline. Spins, turns, follow a shot. It's bouncing in for him. Lawson's got 4 to make it 19-8. And time called because the official lost his shoe. In comes Drew Smith for the Tomcats, and Hoskins will come out. 19-8, Ashland up by 11. Davis will run the point for the Cats as Pike County Central will pick them up at half court. They're going to go man-to-man and get out of that zone they were in there for a second. Here's Carter. He'll drive the baseline against Owens. Double pumps it up. Missed it, but he got fouled by Stewart. And Stewart will pick up his first. Nope, they're going to give it to Owens. It's his second. Okay. And that'll put Carter at the line to shoot 2. Zander, 67% free throw shooter. He struggled here as of late from the foul line. Pushes it up, missed it. He struggled tonight both from the field and from the foul line now. One more for Zander at 19-8. The Cats up by 11. The 6'6 senior. One dribble on its way. It came out. Rebounded by Stewart. Went down, came out. Zander doesn't like these rims. Here comes Stewart right side to Hall. Hall to the elbow. Inside out to Lawson. Drives the baseline. Lays it up. Missed a gimme. Rebounded by Caleb Clark. Here come the Cats up 11. Clark in a race into the forecourt. Gives it to Lalone. Lalone going downhill. Stops. Back out to Clark. Clark will walk with the basket. Nope, they're going to call foul. He got by with a walk. That foul is going to be on Hall, his first. We got a break there. 6:03 to go in the quarter, 19-8. Out goes Owens, and back in is Young for Pike County Central. Davis will put it in play underneath his bucket near side. Lob it way out front to Lalone. Lalone around the arc. Reverses back to the near side. Gives to Carter. Carter will set the offense out front at 5:55 of the first half. High post to Clark. Give and go to Carter. Carter will make his move against Young in the corner now to Lalone. Takes it to the hole and lays it in. Wanted to stuff it, but just finger rolled it in. 21-8. Tomcats back out by 13. Equals their biggest. Here comes Hall with it. Across the timeline. Davis up in his grill. Gets it now to Lawson. Lawson with the basketball. Having trouble. Gets it back to Hall. Hall to Young, and a foul on Davis for reaching his first. At the 5:28 mark of the first half, Ashland leads at 21-8. It'll be Ratliff to put it in play midcourt here on the near side for Pike County Central. He'll bring it into Hall. Hall will just stand and hold it. Now to Lawson. Lawson in the wing. High post to Stewart. We've shut him down pretty good from the elbow. I say that, and he hit another one. He's got 4. It's 21-10, but he averages 30. Cat's doing a good job defensively on him. Ashland by 11. Here comes Drew Smith now to Davis. Davis out front against Pike County Central's man-to-man. Just stands and holds the ball. Gives to Carter. Waits for something to develop and give it to Clark on the far side. Back out to Davis. Davis bounces down low on the block. Carter inside out Lalone for his triple. It's nothing but net. 24-10. Tomcats out by 14. That's their biggest lead of the night. Here comes Stewart down into the paint. Throws it up over Carter and off the glass and in. He's a real good player. Don't want to get him started. Here comes Lalone for the Cats. Out to Carter. Carter will spin into the paint. To Clark. 3-ball corner pocket. Yes. He's got 2 of those. It's 27-12. Tomcats out by 15. That's their biggest lead. 4:20 to go in the half. Here comes Hall. Hall near side to Lawson. Lawson gives it to Ratliff. Ratliff looking, back out to Lawson straight away. Now to Young at the free throw line, gives it to Stewart along the baseline. Stewart will throw up a 15-footer. It won't go. Rebound tipped around. Young gathers it in. Knocked away by Lalone. Another turnover, Pike County. Lalone to Davis. He'll try a three from the corner side. It won't go. And it's rebounded by Lawson of Pike County Central. Here come the Hawks to Stewart. Drives the baseline. Put up the shot, and he got hammered by either Carter or Davis. Yeah, it's going to be on Carter, his first. 27-12, Ashland leads it. Stewart will go to the line to shoot two. Averages 30 points a game. That's sixth best in the state and hits 75% from the foul line. Pike County comes in as a team as their second best shooting team in the state. 55% from the field, 37% from the three-point arc, and 69% from the free throw line. They shoot it well as Stewart misses his first free throw. Checking in for Pike County Central now comes Jameer Knuckles, a 6'3 sophomore. He played in the JV game, of which Ashland won easily. And I'll go over that at halftime, 46-25. Tomcat basketball, here comes Carter. Crowd here tonight. And not enough here to start a fight. Here's Lalone out front to Carter. Carter makes his move on Young, can't shoot. Inside out to Smith. Smith now straight away Lalone. Lalone to the elbow. Back out to Smith. He'll try a long three, and he'll drain it. Through with his first three of the night to make it 30-13. Ashland by 17. That's their biggest. Across the line comes Hall to Stewart. Stewart to Billiter, who's back in. Billiter near side now to Knuckles. Knuckles back out straight away to Billiter. Give and go to Young. Young to Knuckles. Back to the near side to Hall. Hall against Davis. Drives to the baseline. Lays it up. Missed a gimme. Rebounded by Davis, but they say he was out of bounds. It'll belong to Pike County Central. 3 minutes to go in a half. Ashland leads at 30-13. Cats back in action tomorrow afternoon about 5:30 or so against Pikeville. There's the nice tip in by Stewart on the inbounds play. That was beautifully done. 30-15. Smith for three more. Missed that one short. Rebound alone. Out to Carter. His three on the way. It's off the mark. Xander off the mark tonight. Rebounded by Hall, but taken away by the Tomcats. Davis. Another turnover for Pike County. That's their ninth. Here comes Carter down the lane. Lays it up. Got it. Got fouled. Foul is on Knuckles. His first. Carter gets the N1 here for the Cats. 32-15. Ashland by 17 again. Equals their biggest lead of the night. Justin Hughes will check in for the Tomcats. Clark will come out. Sam Lyons goes in. And Davis will come out. The N1 here for Xander. He got the free throw. He's 1 of 3 from the line tonight. 33-15. Ashland leads it by 18. That's their biggest lead of the night. Here comes Stewart with it out front against Carter. Back and forth. Splits the defenders. Backdoor to Knuckles. Beautifully done. And Knuckles gets a lay-in. 33-17. Hughes in the corner. He had a big JV game. Led the Tomcats in scoring. Smith down to the free throw line. Inside out to Lalone. Drives. Inside out. Lyons for a three ball. He got it. Sambo gets his 7th of the year to make it 36-17. Ashland extends that lead to 19. That's their biggest. Here comes Stewart, the high pick and roll. He'll take it to the baseline, put it up over Lyons, bouncing out. Rebound Sam. Had it, lost it, loose on the floor, dug out of there by Hall. He'll get it to Stewart, and he'll put it in. Stewart's got 11 of their 19, 36-19. Here's Hughes, the freshman for the Cats. Out to Carter. We're at a minute 35 to go in the half, and Ashland right now with a nice lead. Here's Carter. Blows by Young. Lays it off the glass and in. 38-19. Tomcats back out by 19. Here comes Pike County Central Stewart. Jaden Stewart, 6'5 senior. Double-double man. 30 points, 11 rebounds a game. Hall with it out front for the Hawks. Near side to Billiter. Billiter against Smith. Smith up in him. Boy, he plays good defense. And now gets it to Hall. Hall drives the baseline against Hughes, and Hughes pushed him. That'll be his first. With a minute to go. 38-19. Common foul. Pike County Central will keep the basketball. Smith will come out. Cam Davis will come back in, with Ashland leading by 19. Hall will slap and look, and look, and look, and lobs it into Stewart. He'll throw up a long three way off the mark, rebounded by Lyons. Lyons with a Tomcat run out, 3-on-2 to the bucket, lays it up. Oh, he missed again. Rebounded by Knuckles of Pike County Central at 45 seconds. Knuckles up to Hall. Had a good look and wouldn't go. Gets it to Young inside. He missed the shot. Rebound tipped out Hughes to Lalone. Here come the Cats up by 19. 30 seconds to go in the half. Lalone to Carter. And Ryan Bonner says, let's wait for one. And that's a good idea. Carter will stand and dribble at midcourt. Pike County Central in a sagging man-to-man. We're at 20 seconds to go with Ashland leading it 38-19. Carter will move now to the big Hawk logo and stand and dribble down to 13 seconds. They set up a little play now as Carter goes into his motion and fouled out front by Knuckles. That's a good foul, his second. But it's not a shooting foul, so with 9 seconds to go, Ashland's going to have to hurry it up a little bit. They lead it 38-19. Carter will put it in play in front of the Pike County Central bench. Carter slaps, looks, brings it in Lalone. Lalone give and go to Davis down the lane, lays it up, got it. A nice out-of-bounds play, 40-19, 2 seconds, one. Stewart from three-quarter court missed it. At the end of the first half of play, Ashland enjoys their biggest lead of 21 points. It's the Tomcats 40. Pike County Central 19. We'll be back in just a moment here on Cat Sports.
Tired of seeing those dings, dents, and scratches on your car? Then you need to see McLeod's Body Shop, your trusted partner for all things auto repair and restoration for 44 years. At McLeod's Body Shop, we're not just in the business of fixing cars, we're in the business of turning heads. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to bringing your vehicle back to its prime. No matter the make or model, from minor touch-ups to major overhauls, McLeod's Body Shop has you covered. McLeod's Body Shop says, go Tomcats.
Food Fair is making shopping simpler than ever. Visit the brand new foodfairmarkets.com or download the Food Fair app to experience shopping at your fingertips with Easy Shop. Browse the digital weekly circular, add items to your cart effortlessly, and enjoy exclusive early access to sales. Plus, earn cart cash rewards seamlessly. And with the Buy It Again feature, finding your favorite items is just one tap away. It's all at foodfairmarkets.com or the Food Fair app. Food Fair, delightfully local, deliciously fresh.
Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been providing accounting, tax, and attest services for the tri-state community and across the United States. Since 1951, individuals, medical practices, attorneys, corporations, Main Street businesses, local schools, and governments have relied on us for expert advice, tax preparation, and attest services. With offices in Ashland and Cincinnati, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby are here for your accounting and tax needs. For over 70 years, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been there for businesses in our community. They're here for yours too. Call them and let Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby provide for the future of your business.
This is Clay at Pollux, where you will find the Tri-State's largest selection of diamonds. We are also your home for all of your Pandora stackable rings and your Alex and Ani needs. Locally owned and operated since 1874, Pollux is a name that you know and trust. We provide professional service with a personal touch that has kept clients coming back year after year. Visit Pollux at 913 Winchester Avenue in Ashland or on the web at polluxjewelers.com.
It's time for the halftime report. Let's head back to the arena for a recap of the first half on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Been all Tomcats in the first half. They enjoyed their biggest lead here at half, 40-19. Cats got out to an early 6-0 lead. Really have never looked back. They led at the end of the first quarter 13-4, outscored Pike County Central 27-15 in that second stanza. They lead by 21 here at half, 40-19 over the Hawks from Pike County Central. We'll come back in just a few minutes. We'll have our JVs wrap up as the Tomcat JVs won to improve to 6-2, 46-25, and look at the first half stats. We'll do that in all just a few minutes here on Cat Sports.
Primary Plus is invested in your health and invested in the health of our community. Primary Plus Ashland is happy to grow our team, welcoming family nurse practitioner Morgan Elkins, as well as Kelsey Lucas to our counseling services team. Primary Plus Grayson is excited to add dermatology with nurse practitioner Kelly Sparks. Primary Care Pediatrics, Women's Health, Infusion, Counseling, Pharmacy, and now dermatology. Complete care for the entire family. Primary Plus has 14 locations, including Ashland, Grayson, South Shore, Vanceburg, and our newest location in Moorhead. See them online at primaryplus.net.
McMeans Pharmacy, where you're a name, not a number. They provide personalized care from their locally owned, trustworthy team. McMeans Pharmacy cares about you and your loved one's health and well-being. McMeans Pharmacy proudly supports the Ashland Tomcats. They're here to serve Ashland and their surrounding communities with fast, friendly service at both locations, 2920 Carter Avenue, Ashland, and 708 4th Street, South Point, Ohio.
Stop by Toyota of Ashland before or after the game and save thousands during Truck Month at Toyota of Ashland. Save up to $5,000 off MSRP on select Toyota Tundras and Toyota Tacomas. Up to $3,000 off MSRP. It's Truck Month at Toyota of Ashland. They look forward to seeing you soon. Stop by 3503 Winchester Avenue in Ashland, Kentucky, or visit toyotaofashland.com. Toyota of Ashland Truck Month. Toyota Tundras is based off stock number T235773 and Tacoma stock number T052137.
Bluegrass Wound Care and Hyperbarics in Ashland is different. Bluegrass Wound Care is not just a wound care center, it's a wound healing center. The experts at Bluegrass Wound Care and Hyperbarics provide compassionate and advanced care. Their skilled team, equipped with state-of-the-art technology, is here for you. Make your appointment today and enjoy convenient parking within 25 feet of the door. Call 606-325-6493 or visit bluegrasswoundcare.com. Bluegrass Wound Care and Hyperbarics. We are wound care in Kentucky.
Hey, Tomcat fans, Old Man Winter's back once again. Don't let him keep you snowed in this year. Ashland Milling can help keep your walks and driveways clear from snow and ice. 50-pound bags of winter ice melt, only $9.95. And if you want something that won't hurt your concrete, use 50-pound bags of calcium chloride for only $23.95. Ashland Milling would like to say thanks to the Tri-State for letting us serve you for over 150 years. Go Tomcats! Come on down to the Jubilee Bingo Hall Thursday and Friday nights. Doors open at 4. Games start at 6:30 with a $5,000 nightly payout. Game 18 is worth $1,100. Friendly workers, padded chairs, 10 miles west of Ashland on Route 60. Take exit 180 off I-64. Go left 1 mile next to Manning Furniture. Phone 606-928-4646. Owned and operated by People Helping People Incorporated. License number 102.
Looking for a secure savings account? Come to Desco Federal Credit Union and explore our latest offers. With great rates and top-of-the-line personnel, Desco insures your money for at least $1 million. Relax and put your money where you know it's safe and growing. Desco Federal Credit Union is located at 1211 Carter Avenue and other locations in Ohio and West Virginia. Stop in or go online. An account at Desco is just what you need. DescoFCU.org.
Giovanni's has great Italian dishes. Spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Giovanni's has the best sandwiches around, from the stromboli, Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. All dinners will be served with hot garlic bread or Italian rolls. Giovanni's Pizza, fresh, hot, and tasty. Have it delivered right to your door. Giovanni's, the Italian place to be.
Tired of seeing those dings, dents, and scratches on your car? Then you need to see McLeod's Body Shop, your trusted partner for all things auto repair and restoration for 44 years. At McLeod's Body Shop, we're not just in the business of fixing cars, we're in the business of turning heads. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to bringing your vehicle back to its prime. No matter the make or model, from minor touch-ups to major overhauls, McLeod's Body Shop has you covered. McLeod's Body Shop says, go Tomcats.
Food Fair is making shopping simpler than ever. Visit the brand new foodfairmarkets.com or download the Food Fair app to experience shopping at your fingertips with Easy Shop. Browse the digital weekly circular, add items to your cart effortlessly, and enjoy exclusive early access to sales. Plus, earn cart cash rewards seamlessly. And with the Buy It Again feature, finding your favorite items is just one tap away. It's all at foodfairmarkets.com or the Food Fair app. food fair, delightfully local, deliciously fresh. You're listening to the Halftime Report on Cat Sports 93.3 at 1340.
Tomcats with a big lead here at halftime by 21, 40-19. JVs won earlier tonight, 46-25. They got, to a big lead to start the game. They shut out Pike County Central 11-0 in that first quarter and went on to win it 46-25. Justin Hughes led the attack with 14 points. We had Elijah Neal with 5. River Lynch had 2. Jalen Strader with 6. Dalen Farrow had 4. Brogdon was 6. And Max Carley had 9 for the Tomcat JVs, who improved to 6-2 on the season. I want to tell you about the Kitten Classic, which is tomorrow at the James A. Anderson Gym. It starts at noon. We have 4 girls games to start us off. Martin County against Morgan County, followed by Russell and Knott County Central. Then Nicholas County and Huntington High. You want to be there for that because Coach Vic Marsh's granddaughter, Maggie Simons, plays for Nicholas County, and she's quite a player. Kim Marsh's daughter. Of course, Kim was quite a player for the Kittens way back. Well, not way back when. I'm way back when, not her. That's for sure. But Kim is one of our top scorers in Kitten history. Give me just a second here. I got my stuff right here in front of me. She scored 1,190 points in her career. It's pretty good. She's quite a player on the girls' side of things. So that's Kim's daughter. We invite you out for that game, which starts at, I had it here in front of me and all my papers. I get a mess. 3 o'clock, Nicholas County and, Huntington High. Then at 4:30, Wayne will take on Notre Dame Academy. Then the Tomcats play at about 5:30, 6 o'clock against the Pikeville Panthers. And then to wrap things up, the Kittens will be hosting West Jessamine, a top 10 team out of the state of Kentucky, about 7:30. We'll be on the air for both the boys and the girls games here on Cat Sports tomorrow. Ashland against Pikeville at 6. That's the boys. The girls, Ashland against West Jessamine at about 7:30 or so. So I'm looking forward to that. Full day of basketball at the Anderson Gym. Come out and see some pretty good girls basketball, and I know you'll see some good boys basketball with these Tomcats who are they're pretty good right now, kids. I'm telling you. It's Clark, Lalone, Hoskins, Smith, and Carter for the Cats. And for Pike County Central, trailing by 21 here at halftime. Their leading scorer, by the way, was Stewart with 11. Owens has 2. Billiter, Hall scoreless. Lawson's got 4. Young and Ratliff scoreless, and Knuckles 2. Tomcats are led by Caleb Clark with 10. Smith's got 5. Hoskins with 6. Lalone with 5. Carter with 9. Cam Davis has got 2, and Sam Lyons has got a 3-pointer. All right, Pike County will come with Hall and Lawson and Stewart and Billiter and Owens. It'll be Pike County Central's ball to start the third 8, and here we go as Smith picks up Hall. He plays great defense. I know I say that all the time, but he does. He's up in Hall. Hall into the lane. He's in trouble and throws it away. That's the 10th Pike County Central turnover compared to Ashland's 3. And we only average 5.6 a game. Here comes Smith for the Tomcats. Smith down the right side, gives to Clark. Clark straight away to Carter. Carter will pull up at the arc, give it around the right side, looking for help out to Smith. Pike County going to play a little man-to-man to start the third quarter. Carter out front to Hoskins. Hoskins had a shot, didn't take it. Swings it around to Smith. Smith picks it up, loses his dribble, and gives it now to Carter. Carter will stand and hold it out between the rings. Near side Lalone. Backdoor cut to Drew Smith. Goes under the bucket. Spins, turns, reverse layup is good. And it's 42-19. Ashland blowing them out of here. Here's Stewart to Hall. Hall across the line. Ashland picks up. Half court man-to-man. Hall is sophomore point guard. Not bad, but Smith just eating him up. Here's Stewart to the baseline. Spins and throws it away into the hands of Lalone. Lalone down the lane, finger rolls it up and in, and Pike County Central is seating up. Eric Ratliff will call the timeout with Ashland enjoying their biggest lead at 44-19. We'll be back in just a moment here on Cat Sports.
Here's another Kinder Communications Community Chatter. The Marshall University Jones C. Edwards School of Medicine is hosting La Dolce Vino, an evening of Italian wines. This wine and food pairing fundraising event will be held Friday, February 7th at the Tuma Museum of Medicine in downtown Huntington. For information on tickets, RSVP Selena Yohe at marshall.edu or call 304-691-1700.
This Kinder Communications Community Chatter brought to you by Lulu's, the Tri-State's premier smoke shop.
KFB, the Better Bank, is dedicated to its customers. We want our customers to feel confident with every financial decision made at KFB. From checking accounts to loans, we have your back. KFB is where a strong financial foundation starts. Visit us at one of our locations or www.kfb.bank to see how we can help you start building your financial foundation. KFB, the Better Bank. Located in Ashland, Summit, Catlettsburg, Louisa, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Out of the timeout, Owens misses an easy one down low. Austin's got the rebound. He's going to go coast to coast, go up for the shot, get fouled, and shoot two. Foul is going to be on Hall, his second. Ashland leads it 44-9. No, they say foul before the shot. Okay. Smith will put it in play. I don't know what he was doing. He was shooting. In now to Carter. Carter will penetrate. Give it on the far side to Caleb Clark. Clark with it. Now to Lalone. Lalone backs it out between the rings. Gives back to Carter. Carter spins. Takes it to the elbow on the right side. Misses the shot too hard. Rebounded by Billiter. Billiter now to Lawson. Lawson looking for help out front to Hall. Hall guarded by Smith. Ashland still man-to-man. Having trouble. Takes it down the left side. Around the arc he comes to the near side. Back to the far side. Back door. Puts it up. Owens misses the shot. Rebound, the foul on Ashland. Stewart had it, and I think Carter nope, Hoskins got him. I got Preston with 3 now. 5:51 to go in the third. Ashland leads it 44-19. Their biggest lead of the night. Hall will put it in play for the Hawks. He looks and lobs it way out front to Owens. Owens gives now to Lawson. To Hall. Hall out front. Double teamed. He's in trouble. Gets it to Owens. Near side now to Billiter. He'll drive the baseline. Look, can't shoot. Cut off by Carter. Now to Owens. Back to Billiter. Billiter will move inside the arc. Give it to Owens. Owens will take it into the paint. Spin, turn, and throw it away. Lalone with a steal. 12 Pike County Central turnovers. Lalone to Clark straight away. He'll spin down the lane against Stewart. Lays it up, and Stewart blocked it. Rebounded by Stewart. At the 5:15 mark of the third. Ahead it comes to Billiter. Billiter's got it in the right wing. Ashland still man-to-man. Over to Hall on the far side. Hall back out front to Stewart, guarded by Carter. Stewart back and forth, makes his move into the paint. Double-teamed and trapped. Gets it out to Owens. Owens on the flank on that far side. He'll bounce it down low in the corner to Stewart. Down the lane, Lawson with a fall-away shot. Banks it in. 44-21. Ashland by 23. Lalone to Hoskins to Carter. Carter will stand and hold it. Pike County Central playing a sagging man-to-man. Near side to Smith. Smith to Carter. Straightaway 3 ball is short again. Rebounded by Stewart. Carter doesn't have a 3 tonight, and he's got 39 of them for the year. And shoots them well at 47%, but not happening tonight. All right, here's Lawson out front. But it's nice to know that we can still win or be ahead at least by 20 with Carter not shooting well. There's a knock away by Lawson and a foul on Lalone, his first. Pike County basketball in front of their bench here in near court. Lawson will inbounds it. 6'4" sophomore gets it into Hall. Hall gets it to Stewart. Stewart out front to Owens. Owens makes his move near side to Stewart, taken away by Carter and deflected away out of bounds. Ooh, they're going to give that. Owens was the last to touch it, and they're going to give it to Pike County Central. Okay. Glad it's not a tight game. Inbounds to Stewart for Pike County Central. Near side to Lawson. Lawson guarded by Lalone midway through the third. He'll stand and dribble, go inside the arc, move to the free throw line, inside out to Billiter. Billiter now gives to Hall. Hall out between the rings, near side to Owens. Owens back out now to Hall. Hall around the arc to the near side to Stewart. Stewart to Lawson. Over to Billiter. Billiter back out to Lawson. Near side, Hall with a long three, way off the mark. Caleb Clark clears the rebound. Comes out of there swinging. Near side to Lalone. Lalone will penetrate. Go into the lane. Inside out, Carter for a three. Missed another one. Rebounded by Stewart of Pike County Central. Up to Hall. Hall in a hurry. Spins into the right side. Stewart drives the lane. The trailer, Owens, missed a gimme. Stewart got the rebound and put it in. 44-23, Ashland by 21. Here comes Carter. He'll move into the paint. He'll push it up off the glass, miss everything. 3 minutes to go in the third. Here comes Hall with it for Pike County, down by 21. Billiter in the corner to Hall. Hall looking back out on top to Lawson. Lawson will make his move on Clark. Spin, 12-footer straight away, bouncing out. Rebound tipped out, tipped around. Carter's going to grab it for Ashland. 2:45 to go. Ahead it comes Lalone. Lalone's going to blow by Lawson, give it to Smith. Smith will take it to the hole, lay it up with the left hand. Oh, it fell off with 2:35 to go. 44-23 Ashland. Here comes Hall. Hall backs it into the paint. Double teamed and trapped, and a foul on Ashland. Got him on the arm, says the official. And who was that? Number 2, that's Lalone, his second. Cam Davis will check in. Preston Hoskins will go out. 2:28 to go in the half. Ashland leads it 44-23. It'll be Pike County Central ball underneath the bucket on the far side. It'll be Hall to put it in play. Hall looking, brings it in to Stewart from 18 feet. No, rebounded by Lalone. Here come the Cats. Lalone's going to go coast to coast. Inside out to Davis, now to Clark, now to Davis. Davis will set the offense out front for the Tomcats, who are up by 20. Smith right side to Carter. Carter in the right flank, guarded by Young, now to Clark. Clark give and go to Lalone. Lalone will take it into the free throw line, give it back to Davis. Davis will blow by Hall, put it off the glass, it'll roll in. 46-23, we doubled them up. Minute 50 to go in the third. Here's Billiter from 10 on the other end. Got behind the defense and got an easy one. 46-25. Carter down to the baseline, cut off. Lalone from way out, way off. Rebounded by Carter to Clark. He'll put it right back up and in. Caleb Clark having a nice game tonight. 48-25. Ashland by 23. Their biggest lead's been 25. Here comes Lawson to Billiter. Billiter on the far side. Ashland still man-to-man. Now to Young. Young wants to, decides not to, and gives to Stewart. 1:15 to go here in the third. Stewart against Carter. Back and forth, looking for help. Finds it in Hall. Hall will spin down into the paint, throw it off the glass, miss everything except the glass. Rebound Lalone. Cats with the numbers. 4-on-2. Drew Smith will drive the baseline. Feed a nice trailer pass to Clark, and he'll put it in. Nice assist from Drew. It's 50-25. Ashland Eagles their biggest lead now at 25 points. We're less than a minute to go in the third. Here comes Lawson. Lawson will penetrate down the lane. Scoop shot up. Blocked by Lalone. Rebounded by Lalone. 5-on-3. Lalone to Smith. Can't hang on. Through his arms and out of bounds. Got ahead of himself. Fourth Ashland turnover of the night. Tomcats back into action tomorrow evening at about 6. They'll playing the Pikeville Panthers at the Anderson Gym. Pikeville right now is, I think they're, well, I don't know what their record is. But you know what? I've got it here somewhere. And with the game pretty much out of control, I can look it up. Here's Hall with it. Hall, back door to Stewart. He'll drive the baseline, spin, follow a shot. Good. Pikeville is 7-5 right now. Here's Smith out front for the Cats, 50-27, 12 seconds to go. Smith directing traffic out midcourt, down to 8. Set the high pick and roll. Smith will take it to the bucket, lay it up and in. Nicely done. 52-27, 1 second to go. A long one at the horn, not close. And after 3, it's all Ashland, 52 to Pike County Central's 27 here on Cat Sports.
Big Sandy knows better performance begins with better sleep, whether that's in the boardroom, the classroom, or the gym. No shortcuts, no workarounds. If you're not sleeping, well, it's more than likely your old mattress. We have the top brands to try before you buy. Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Sealy, Casper, Purple, Nectar, and more at the guaranteed lowest price. Plus, free fast delivery on most sets and a 120-night guarantee, and financing options regardless of your credit. Better sleep begins at Big Sandy Superstore.
Celebrity impersonation not an endorsement.
Bluegrass Wound Care and Hyperbarics in Ashland is different. Bluegrass Wound Care is not just a wound care center, it's a wound healing center. The experts at Bluegrass Wound Care and Hyperbarics provide compassionate and advanced care. Their skilled team, equipped with state-of-the-art technology, is here for you. Make your appointment today and enjoy convenient parking within 25 feet of the door. Call 606-325-6493 or visit bluegrasswoundcare.com. Bluegrass Wound Care and Hyperbarics. We are wound care in Kentucky.
You're listening to Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
It's all Ashland 52-27 as we start the final 8. Hoskins, Davis, Smith, Carter, and Lalone for the Cats. As I told you, tomorrow night it's Pikeville at the Anderson Gym. Pikeville is 7-5 right now, coming off a loss by 21 points to Harlan County, a team Ashland beat. And they also lost to this Pike County Central team by 8. All right, here's Hoskins in the right wing. Double team trap, gets it to Carter. Carter blows by, splits the defenders. Long three by Lalone is off the mark, rebounded by Lawson. Here comes Pike County Central the other way. Down into the corner goes Stewart. Stewart will back his way into the paint. He'll hop, skip, and a jump and put it up and in. 52-29, Cats by 23. Davis in a hurry. Over to Hoskins, sets for that three ball, and he missed that one. Rebound out of bounds, and belonged to Ashland. Smith had it knocked away. Third quarter just underway as Ashland leads it. Fourth quarter, 52-29. Lob it into Lalone. Lalone to Carter. Carter around the arc, double teamed out front. Trap, splits the defenders, passes to Hoskins. Three ball left pocket. It's in and out, no. Rebounded by Lawson. Here comes the Hawks with it. Stewart will penetrate inside out to Hall. Back to Stewart, down on the block on the right side. Spins, turns. The trailer Knuckles will put it up and miss it. Rebounded by Stewart, up and in, and he got fouled. He'll get the and one. Count the bucket. Foul's going to be on Davis, his second. And Stewart will be at the line for the and one. One of two from the foul line tonight. 18-19 of his average 30. Pushes it up. It's bouncing out. Rebounded by Carter. Carter in a hurry to Smith. Smith down to the baseline. He's cut off. Double teamed out to Davis. Cross court to Hoskins. They move that ball so fast. Lalone down the lane lays it in. They're just so quick and so good in passing the basketball. 54-31. Ashland by 23. Coach Eric Ratliff may be right. They got a shot. I ain't kidding you. This club is, the Tomcats, they're pretty good. Here's Drew Smith. He just picked the pocket of Hall. Ball loose on the floor. Smith goes after it. Hall now going to jump on top of him, ties it up. Possession arrow will give it back to the Hawks with 6:22 to go. I'll count my chickens before they hatch, but all these opposing coaches and people I talk to all the time, it may be the real deal, boys. Here comes Hall to Lawson down the lane. He has it stripped by Lalone. Ball loose on the floor. Davis and Stewart go after it. Jump ball again. Nope, timeout. Pike County got a timeout. All right. They'll keep the ball with 6:10 to go with Ashland leading 54-31. We'll be back in a moment here on Cat Sports.
Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been providing accounting, tax, and attest services for the tri-state community and across the United States. Since 1951, individuals, medical practices, attorneys, corporations, Main Street businesses, local schools, and governments have relied on us for expert advice, tax preparation, and attest services. With offices in Ashland and Cincinnati, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby are here for your accounting and tax needs. For over 70 years, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been there for businesses in our community. They're here for yours, too. Call them and let Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby provide for the future of your business.
This is Clay at Pollock's, where you will find the Tri-State's largest selection of diamonds. We are also your home for all of your Pandora stackable rings and your Alex and Ani needs. Locally owned and operated since 1874, Pollock's is the name that you know and trust. We provide professional service with a personal touch that has kept clients coming back year after year. Visit Pollock's at 913 Winchester Avenue in Ashland or on the web at pollocksjewelers.com.
Now, back to Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
54-31, Ashland comfortably ahead with 16 to go. Pike County sends the ball. Ratliff, Lawson, Hall, Stewart, and Knuckles for the Hawks. Here comes Hall with it. Sets up at the arc. Comes around on the dribble to the near side. High post to Stewart. Stewart takes it, and it's taken away by Smith. Another turnover. Here come the Cats the other way. Smith looking for help. Double teamed in backcourt. And what we got? Timeout, Ashland. Smith got hit right in the face. I think he's okay. Appears to be. And he got hit in the eye. He's going to be a full timeout. But he got popped right in the eye, so he'll probably come out for a bit. 54-31. Timeout on the floor. Time in for this here on Cat Sports.
Primary Plus is invested in your health and invested in the health of our community. Primary Plus Ashland is happy to grow our team, welcoming family nurse practitioner Morgan Elkins, as well as Kelsey Lucas to our counseling services team. Primary Plus Grayson is excited to add dermatology with nurse practitioner Kelly Sparks. Primary Care Pediatrics, Women's Health, Infusion, Counseling, Pharmacy, and now dermatology. Complete care for the entire family. Primary Plus has 14 locations, including Ashland, Grayson, South Shore, Vanceburg, and our newest location in Moorhead. See them online at primaryplus.net.
McMeans Pharmacy, where you're a name, not a number. They provide personalized care from their locally owned, trustworthy team. McMeans Pharmacy cares about you and your loved one's health and well-being. McMeans Pharmacy proudly supports the Ashland Tomcats. They're here to serve Ashland and their surrounding communities with fast, friendly service at both locations, 2920 Carter Avenue, Ashland, and 708 4th Street, South Point, Ohio.
This is Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Tomcats lead at 54-31. 5:50 to go in to get this one. Took Drew Smith out. He got hit right under the eye. So now we've got Davis, Hoskins, Clark, Lalone, and Carter. Carter runs a point out front. Round the arc. He'll drive by his defender. Inside out Clark for a three. Short rebound. Hoskins had it, lost it, and gets to Clark, and he'll take it to the bucket and lay it in and get fouled at the same time. The and one for Caleb Clark. Foul is going to be on Knuckles, his third. Caleb Clark goes to the foul line, 75% free throw shooter, 12 points, and leads the Tomcats in rebounding with 6.5 per game. Tonight he's got 10, 16 big ones for the 6'3 junior, make it 70. 57-31, that is Ashland's biggest lead now at 26. 5.5 to go. Hall in backcourt. Runs by the defender. It's inside the arc. Throws one up. No. Caleb Clark with yet another rebound. Clark ahead now to Lalone. Trailer. Carter stuffs it. 59-31. Ashland by 28. 5 minutes to go. Here comes Stewart. Stewart straightaway three ball off the mark. Rebound, yeah, you got it. Caleb Clark ahead now to Lalone. Now to Carter. He'll go down the lane, lay it up, and get another one. Cats are just blowing them out of here. 61-31, Tomcats by 30. Timeout, Pike County Central. He's seen enough. Here's Eric Ratliff. We'll continue in a moment here on Cat Sports.
Hey, Tomcat fans, Old Man Winter's back once again. Don't let him keep you snowed in this year. Ashland Milling can help keep your walks and driveways clear from snow and ice. 50-pound bags of winter ice melt only $9.95. And if you want something that won't hurt your concrete, use 50-pound bags of calcium chloride for only $23.95. Ashland Milling would like to say thanks to the Tri-State for letting us serve you for over 150 years. Go Tomcats! Come on down to the Jubilee Bingo Hall Thursday and Friday nights. Doors open at 4. Games start at 6:30 with a $5,000 nightly payout. Game 18 is worth $1,100. Friendly workers, padded chairs, 10 miles west of Ashland on Route 60. Take exit 180 off I-64. Go left 1 mile next to Manning Furniture. Phone 606-928-4646. Owned and operated by People Helping People Incorporated. License number 102.
You're listening to Tomcats basketball on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Ashland leads at 61-31. Lowell and I talking during the break. They were playing Werewolves in London here again. One of my favorite songs, and Lowell's as well. He's our board op tonight back at the station. I knew he had good taste. But when you hear Werewolves in London, I love it. Tomcats are pressing, and they take it away from Pike County Central again. That's their 14th turnover. Carter in the corner to Davis, not looking for it, went through his hands. Turnover for turnover. Ashland's got 5 tonight with 4.5 to go. Sam Lyons, Justin Hughes in for the Cats. Smith will remain out. Hoskins and Lalone will come out. Tomcats in their 2-2-1 zone press. Here's Owens in backcourt. Gets it now to Ratliff, and Davis takes it from him, but they say he kicked it. Okay. 61-31, Ashland. Got 2 games tomorrow, starting about 5:30 or so. Ashland will be hosting Pikeville, and then the Kittens will be hosting West Jessamine after that. So we got a doubleheader tomorrow night here on Cat Sports. All right, here comes Stewart. Ashland still man-to-man. Haven't played zone all night. Don't need to. Here comes Ratliff to the free throw line. Looks, throws it away. Right in the hands of Carter. Another turnover. 15 of those bad boys. Here's Clark to Davis in the corner. Out front now to the Lions. Right side to Clark. Fakes right. Goes in with a 10-footer straightaway. No. Rebounded by Owens of Pike County Central. Up to Ratliff. Ratliff to Stewart. Midway through the 4th and final. Rhymes the baseline. Stewart to Owens. Shot over Clark. Blocked out of bounds. Last touch by Owens, they say. It'll be long to Ashland. Clark will inbounds to Davis. Up by 30 with 3:50 to go. Davis will walk it across a 10-second stripe. Angles it toward the near side. Pike County Central still man-to-man. They haven't played much zone. They played zone one time, I think, and they called that off after we hit a few threes. Here comes Clark. Clark in the corner to Davis. Davis back out front. Will direct traffic. Balance the floor. Give it to Hughes. Down low to Carter on the block. Spins, turns, has it knocked away out of bounds. And who we're going to give it to? We're going to give it to Ashland with 3:23 to go. Davis will inbounds it from underneath his bucket on the far side. Cam lobs it into Carter way out front. Now to Lyons. Back over to Carter. Carter will fake the 3. Penetrate. Drive into the lane. Scoop shot up and in. 63-31. Ashland extends that lead to 32, their biggest. Well, we get 3 more points. Kill them. We get a running clock. Here's Hall. Billiter down to the baseline. Cut off now to Stewart. Stewart, he's going to throw up a long 3. Air ball. Rebounded by who else but Clark. Ahead to Davis. Inside out to Hughes. His 3 ball on the way. Missed it, but he got fouled, and he'll shoot 3. Billiter fouled him. His first. And Justin Hughes will go to the foul line for the first time this year. He has not been to the foul line all year long. How about that? 3 shots for Hughes with Ashland up by 32 and make it 33 as he rattles the first one home. 64-31, 2:46 to go. One more for Justin Hughes. Excuse me, it's up. It's good, and he's got yet another. This one will give us a running clock at 65-31 if the freshman will hit it. And he pushes it up, and he'll miss it. Just came off the front of the lip. Rebounded by Stewart with 2:40 to go. Stewart brings it across the line to Lawson. Lawson to Owens. Owens going to throw up a 3, and it is in and out, no. Rebounded by, yeah, you guessed it, Caleb Clark. 3-on-3, now to Hughes. 2.5 to play. Hughes will drive in, give it to the trailer Clark. He'll go up at 15 feet. That's good. And that'll give us a running clock to make it 67-31. With 2:23 to go, and wholesale substitutions here for the Tomcats. We've got, let's see, we have Sam's in the game, Sam Lyons, and Hughes will stay. Max Carley, River Lynch, and Jalen Strader, all 8th graders, will check in. How about that? Dalen Farrell would probably be in, but he got twisted up in the ankle in the JV game, and he's not going to. And now Pike County will send in their JV team. Zach Thacker, a 6'2 junior's got it out front. He'll give it over to Fields, a 5'11 freshman. Fields now to Billiter. That's Bobby Billiter, a 5'11 sophomore. Back to Fields. Fields will back it out. 2 minutes to go. Ashland with a running clock, 67-31. Now over to C.J. Cox. Cox will give it to Fields, to Billiter, and we got a foul. The clock was stopped for what reason, I don't know, and the foul's going to be on Sam Lyons, his first. Clock stopped. Don't know why. Let's have a running clock there, boys. Game's over. 67-31. Here comes Billiter with it. Billiter in the wing. Just dribbling the basketball. Ashland man-to-man. Minute 40 to go. Billiter just stands and dribbles. Takes it down to the baseline. Now backs it out. And gives it to Thacker. Thacker on the far side to Fields. Back to Thacker. Thacker. Back to Fields. He'll try it. One from, nearly the volleyball line. And guess what? It went in. That'll make it 67-34. Hughes to the free throw line. Now to Strader. Strader to Carley. Back out to Strader to Hughes. Swing it right side to Lynch. 65 seconds to go. Ashland leads at 67-34. Win their 9th game in a row and push that record to 12-5. Here's Strader down into the paint. Inside out. Carley will try that three ball. Miss it. And it's rebounded by Justice, 6'4 sophomore. Justice will give it to Billiter. Billiter now to Thacker. Thacker, a floater in the lane. Bounces it out, no good. Tipped up and in nicely by Justice. 67-36. Lions to Carley to Strader. 30 seconds to play. Strader will stand and dribble out front. Cross court to Hughes. Hughes will blow by the defender. He'll lay it up and in. 69-36 with 22 seconds to go. Here comes Cox. Cox will stand and give it to Thacker, and Thacker will make his move on Carley. Pulls up, bobbles it, gives it now to Fields. Fields on the far side to Billiter with 6 seconds to go. He'll just stand and dribble at midcourt. 1 second. This game is history. Tomcats win it easily tonight, 69-36 over the Pike County Central Hawks. With the win, the Tomcats win their 9th game in a row. They improve to 12-5. Pike County Central loses their 2nd game in a row. They'll fall to 9-7. Cats win it big here tonight on the road and push that road record for the Tomcats now to 4-2 on opponents' floors. 69-36, Ashland wins it. We'll come back. We'll have our post-game show, sponsored by People Helping People, and we will talk to Coach Ryan Bonner. We'll also have our Big Sandy Superstore Superstar of the Game as the Cats go to 12-5 with a 69-36 win here at Pike County Central on Cat Sports.
Looking for a secure savings account? Come to Desco Federal Credit Union and explore our latest offers. With great rates and top-of-the-line personnel, Desco insures your money for at least $1 million. Relax and put your money where you know it's safe and growing. Desco Federal Credit Union is located at 1211 Carter Avenue and other locations in Ohio and West Virginia. Stop in or go online. An account at Desco is just what you need. DescoFCU.org.
Giovanni's has great Italian dishes. Spaghetti with meat sauce, lasagna, ravioli, manicotti, and baked lasagna. Giovanni's has the best sandwiches around, from the stromboli, Italian sub, calzones, and their signature Big Red. All dinners will be served with hot garlic bread or Italian rolls. Giovanni's Pizza, fresh, hot, and tasty. Have it delivered right to your door. Giovanni's, the Italian place to be.
KFB, the Better Bank, is dedicated to its customers. We want you to feel confident with every financial decision made at KFB. From checking accounts to loans, we have your back. KFB is where a strong financial foundation starts. Visit us at one of our locations or www.kfb.bank to see how we can help you start building your financial foundation. KFB, the Better Bank. located in Ashland, Summit, Catlettsburg, Louisa, and Wheelersburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Tired of seeing those dings, dents, and scratches on your car? Then you need to see McLeod's Body Shop, your trusted partner for all things auto repair and restoration for 44 years. At McLeod's Body Shop, we're not just in the business of fixing cars, we're in the business of turning heads. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to bringing your vehicle back to its prime. No matter the make or model, from minor touch-ups to major overhauls, McLeod's Body Shop has you covered. McLeod's Body Shop says, go Tomcats.
It's time for the post-game report on Cat Sports 93.3 and 1340.
Tomcats win it and win it big here tonight. 69-36 on our Tomcat post-game show, brought to you by People Helping People. We'll also have our Tomcat Big Sandy Superstar of the game coming up. Tomcats got out to a big lead early and never looked back. They led at the end of one 13-4, outscored Pike County Central in every quarter. It was 27-15 in the second to lead by 21 at half, 40-19. Outscored the Hawks 12-8 in the third to make it 52-27. And 17-9 in the fourth to blow it out 69-36. Got a running clock with 2:23 to go in the basketball game. Pike County Central's Jaden Stewart, who came in averaging 30 and the sixth leading scorer in the state, had 19 tonight. Tomcats did a marvelous job on him defensively. And Pike County Central had nobody else in double figures. As a team, they came in hitting 55%. I got to believe that's padded a little bit. That's the second best shooting team in the state, and tonight they only score 36 points. Number one, it says a lot about the Ashland defense. Number two, got to believe those stats are padded a little bit. Losses had 6. Brad Billiter with 2. Owens with 2. Fields with 3. Justice with 2. Knuckles had a bucket, and that was the extent of the scoring for Pike County Central. Ashland had 2 players in double figures. Caleb Clark, and I'd bet to say he had probably close to a double-double. He led the Cats tonight with 19 points, and I bet he's close to having 10 rebounds. Xander Carter had 15, and he did not hit a 3 tonight. And during the break before we wait to Coach Bonner, I'll see if that's happened this year. I don't think it has. Tyson Lalone, 9 points. Preston Hoskins with 6. Drew Smith with 9. Cam Davis with 4. Justin Hughes with 4. Sam Lyons with 3. Lynch, Carley, and Strader, who came in to mop it up, did not score for the Cats. They're only 8th graders. I think everybody scored for Ashland this year. That's a great question, Dickie. Why don't you look and see? Everybody has scored except Elijah Neal, who hadn't played yet. So that's why he hadn't scored, but he's going to play. And, boy, it's going to make Ashland just that much better. 69-36, Tomcats win it to go to 12-5, win their 9th game in a row. Pike County Central loses their second. They fall to 9-7. Pike County Central hosting Phelps here on Tuesday night. Tomcats will be hosting the Pikeville Panthers at the Anderson Gym tomorrow night at about 5:30, 5:45, something like that. And then the Kittens will follow against West Jessamine. And we'll have both those games on the air for you here on Cat Sports. All right, we'll take a break and come back with Coach Ryan Bonner and our Big Sandy Superstar of the game, all coming up here on Cat Sports.
Big Sandy knows better performance begins with better sleep, whether that's in the boardroom, the classroom, or the gym. No shortcuts, no workarounds. If you're not sleeping, well, it's more than likely your old mattress. We have the top brands to try before you buy. Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Sealy, Casper, Purple, Nectar, and more at the guaranteed lowest price. Plus, free fast delivery on most sets and a 120-night guarantee, and financing options regardless of your credit. Better sleep begins at Big Sandy Superstore.
Celebrity impersonation not an endorsement.
Bluegrass Wound Care and Hyperbarics in Ashland is different. Bluegrass Wound Care is not just a wound care center, it's a wound healing center. The experts at Bluegrass Wound Care and Hyperbarics provide compassionate and advanced care. Their skilled team, equipped with state-of-the-art technology, is here for you. Make your appointment today and enjoy convenient parking within 25 feet of the door. Call 606-325-6493 or visit bluegrasswoundcare.com. Bluegrass Wound Care and Hyperbarics. We are wound care in Kentucky.
Stop by Toyota of Ashland before or after the game and save thousands during Truck Month at Toyota of Ashland. Save up to $5,000 off MSRP on select Toyota Tundras and Toyota Tacomas. Up to $3,000 off MSRP. It's Truck Month at Toyota of Ashland. They look forward to seeing you soon. Stop by 3503 Winchester Avenue in Ashland, Kentucky, or visit ToyotaofAshland.com.
Toyota of Ashland Truck Month. Toyota Tundras is based off stock number T235773 and Tacoma stock number T052137.
Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been providing accounting, tax, and attest services for the tri-state community and across the United States. Since 1951, individuals, medical practices, attorneys, corporations, Main Street businesses, local schools, and governments have relied on us for expert advice, tax preparation, and attest services. With offices in Ashland and Cincinnati, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby are here for your accounting and tax needs. For over 70 years, Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby has been there for businesses in our community. They're here for yours, too. Call them and let Kelly Galloway Smith Goolsby provide for the future of your business.
This is Clay at Pollock's, where you will find the Tri-State's largest selection of diamonds. We are also your home for all of your Pandora stackable rings and your Alex and Ani needs. Locally owned and operated since 1874, Pollock's is a name that you know and trust. We provide professional service with a personal touch that has kept clients coming back year after year. Visit Pollock's at 913 Winchester Avenue in Ashland or on the web at pollocksjewelers.com.
This is the post-game report on Cat Sports 93.3 at 1340.
Welcome back to Pike County Central High School, just outside of Pikeville, for our post-game show. And comments by Coach Ryan Bonner, brought to you by People Helping People. Yeesh, I don't know where to start, Coach. We always start, I guess, with the defense, and it was great again tonight.
Yeah, I thought outside of a few communication breakdowns and some offensive rebounds, I thought we played a pretty solid game defensively. We held Stewart to 19. He's averaging 30 going into tonight.
Right.
And we held him to only 8 points in the second half. Xander did a phenomenal job on him.
He did.
But, yeah, we ended up with 8 kills for the game.
Wow. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and if we can get 8 kills in a game, we can beat anybody.
Yeah, period. They had 15 turnovers.
Yeah, and what was great is this was a night where the shots weren't necessarily falling. We only hit 7 threes. I think that might be the first time all year that we've hit under like 9.
Might be. Carter didn't have any, and the only other time this year that happened was against Erlanger Lloyd.
Right. And so what I was pleased with is it wasn't the cleanest game for us offensively, but we didn't let that affect our effort and intensity on the defensive end.
Agreed.
And we've had problems with that in the past, and that shows me that this team is growing and maturing, and understanding that, look, we don't have to play the cleanest offensive game to win. We just got to sit out and guard.
Yeah.
And I thought that
we do.
And I thought we did a phenomenal job of that tonight.
You didn't have to play zone all night?
No, just honestly, I did it a couple possessions because I wanted to get it on film.
Okay.
And I wanted to see it. But no, we played straight up man the whole night, and held them to 4 points in the first quarter. I thought we were very locked in and focused. And this wasn't an easy environment to play in. I mean, gosh, it felt like there was only 4 people in the bleachers.
Yeah, there weren't many people.
Not a lot of energy in here tonight, and it's hard to get yourself going, especially on the road. When that's the atmosphere, but they handled it the right way.
I thought Caleb Clark, I don't know, I don't have the individual stats. Nobody here was keeping stats, but he had 19 legend scoring, but I would say he's pretty close to a double-double. He owned the boards tonight.
And was getting tough rebounds.
Yes.
Rebounds where there might be an extra set of hands on him, and he was coming down with them. And CC's done such a good job of owning that role for us. And just, being that guy that gets us a tough rebound when we need him to, that gets us a tough bucket at the rim when we need him to. Just some of the plays that he makes athletically are just unbelievable to watch.
Yes.
And he's a very intense player. He plays extremely hard.
You outscored him in every quarter. Something that doesn't happen a lot, but it has here as of late. And as of late, we're getting off to real good starts.
Yeah, and our I think that goes back to A, we talked about our defense, and B, I think we're executing extremely well on the offensive end, and we're unselfish. We find the right guys at the right time, and it's
so good at passing.
Yeah,
and you only had 5 turnovers tonight, but your passing is so crisp and quick.
And it's so funny that you say that, because and we've talked about this as well, because we hardly ever turn it over. It's like I walked away and I think we had over a dozen turnovers, because it just feels that way every time we turn one over. It's like we're not supposed to do that, you know. It's just not something
kind of multiplies on you.
Yeah, it does. But you know, we haven't played in a week. Our kids have been out of school all week. A 2.5-hour bus trip. I mean, it's just hard to get going for games like this. But again, I thought our guys showed a lot of maturity in the way that they played and the way that they carried themselves tonight.
You've won 9 in a row. You feel any more pressure? Kids feel any more? They don't play like it, and you don't act like it. But 9 in a row, that's a long winning streak.
Yeah, no pressure. You know, the way I approach it, it's everything's a dress rehearsal until you get to Moorhead. You know, so we're just trying to get a little bit better each day, and you know, I felt very confident going into this game based on the way that we practiced the last 3 days. You know, just keep plugging away at it, keep grinding, keep watching film, figuring out what we got to do to get better. And I do think we're improving defensively each and every game. We're making it extremely hard for teams to score the way they want to. I think we're doing a good job of dictating with our defense, like, if you're going to score, this is how you're going to have to do it.
Yeah.
And I like that mindset. We had 2 possessions back-to-back in the second half tonight where Drew Smith dives on the floor, and then the very next possession, Tyson Alone dives on the floor.
Yeah.
So we got guys that are willing to sacrifice their body. I love the grit and the toughness that's starting to come to the surface with this bunch.
It's a good thing to have. You've won 9 in a row. You stand at 12-5, and I don't know if you can win out. No reason you can't, I guess. But maybe, you know, I don't know. Maybe you want to lose one somewhere along the line for that pressure, I guess, or something.
We don't plan to. That's for sure.
I know you don't want to lose, no matter what, or no matter who.
And with our caliber of schedule, that's certainly hard to do. But if our guys keep playing the way that they have been, I mean, I definitely believe that we can. I do. I feel like you can just observe the growth each and every game where we're getting better. And I attribute a lot of that to what we had to go through in December.
Yes. We haven't lost since then.
So that was important for us.
Yeah.
It was important for
this.
Was
that one of those games where we talked in the pregame where Coach Jeff Jackson from Lincoln County told you after the game, he said, we need to get whipped like that.
Yeah.
Did we need something like that?
Every team has got to have some type of dose of humility. We haven't arrived yet. We know we're good, but we got to get better at some
But we're
things.
not that good.
And and I think King of the Bluegrass humbled this team. It humbled me. You know, sometimes you just need a good old-fashioned kick in the keister to get you going.
It's worked for us so far.
Yeah, it has.
Coach, thanks a lot. Tomorrow night we got host Pikeville.
Yep.
A team that Pike County Central beat, but they're a nice club. They always are.
Yeah, and they're always going to compete. Elijah Justice has done a great job with that program. He's a phenomenal player, phenomenal coach. So they'll be ready to go. And the Pikeville Ashland series has started to develop a rivalry type of feel to it.
It has, agreed.
So we will definitely have to be ready to go. We'll get them in the gym tomorrow at 9 and get some shots up and film and scout and all that stuff, and get ready to win another one.
Okay, good job tonight.
All right, thanks, Dickie.
Coach Ryan Bonner of the Tomcats. And now that he's got his headset off, I'll say it on the air. I want somebody to tell me a coach in the state of Kentucky under 40 years old that's better than Ryan Bonner. They can't find one. And I'll say it, and I mean every word of it. He's under 40 years old. The guy has won 58 games in 2+ years. There's not a better coach in the state of Kentucky under 40 years old than Ryan Bonner. Period. End of quote. All right, our Big Sandy superstar of the game. As he coughs, it's Dr. Xander Carter. Hi, buddy.
How we doing, Dickie?
Oh, wait a minute. Luke has to do.
Go ahead, Luke.
Go ahead, Luke. Atta boy. I taught Luke a new trick about a week ago. You cup your hands and you go, Xander. Well, my friend, we're on quite a roll.
Yeah. Yep.
Explain it.
We just trust each other. We're going to continue to play together.
Yep.
And when we can string together a few stops on defense and our shots are falling, we're a pretty tough team to beat.
Coach told me we had 8 kills tonight. That's 24 stops.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, our goal is 6 in the game. And usually if we come out with 6 kills by the end of the game, we're going to win. And if we come out with 8 every time, I think we might not lose another game.
Coach and I were talking. You know, we thumped Lincoln County last week, and they're a good basketball team.
Right.
And their coach told us after the game that his team needed something like that. So I asked Ryan tonight, did we need a little humility on us after during the King of the Bluegrass? We knew we were good, and we are good.
Right.
But did we need to say, well, you know, we're not that good?
Yeah.
Did we need something like that, or?
I think since it happened, you can definitely take that approach to it. I don't necessarily think that it had to happen for us to win how many ever we have in a row.
9.
But I think it definitely that just kind of speaks character and speaks volume to our character as far as if something like that happens and we lose 3 in a row, we're not just gonna quit and
that's true.
Give out on each other. We're gonna band together. We're gonna go back in the training room. We're gonna go back in the practice floor. We're gonna figure some things out. And we really bought in 1 through 15. Everybody that's on the bench and that gets in the game, everybody's really bought into practice. So I think that's just I don't necessarily say that we needed it, but I definitely say we made the best of what we had.
We didn't shoot it real well tonight, and that includes yourself. You didn't have a 3 tonight. Only the second time all year you haven't had a 3.
Yeah, that's all right,
Just
though.
a little bit off?
Yeah, it's an off night, but I
still had 15 points, which is very good.
Yeah, I work too much to ever doubt myself. So if I'm open,
exactly.
I'm gonna let it fly. And tomorrow I'll get back in the gym and I may have 10. So
exactly, you could have 7, 8, 9, 10 tomorrow night. You just one of those things. It happens.
Yeah,
but it's good to know you had 15 points. You didn't hit a 3, but the other guys, and we win by 20 or 33 points.
Right.
And we got a pretty good team.
100%. We're super deep. Everybody that's on the floor can score at all times. Even the people on their scouting reports that isn't really much of a scorer can go out in the game and get 15 or 20 points. So that we all just trust each other. We're going to continue to work, and I really do think we have a good team that's willing to make a deep run.
All right, you've won 9 in a row. And when teams win 9 in a row, number one, it doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
You went through that a few years ago. We went up to 33 in a row.
Yeah.
Is there, you feel a little more pressure mounting or no, or just you okay?
No, it's just at the end of the day, I don't really, I wouldn't say I don't care, but I would say it's not the reason I play basketball is to rack up wins in a column or losses in a column. As long as we're playing together and we're playing for our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, I think that there really is no pressure, and because we're not playing for the validation of really any person in this arena or whatever spot we play at.
Okay. Well, obviously you're a Division I player going to Liberty. I haven't kept track in the last week or so. How are they doing?
They're doing good. They actually just beat New Mexico State, they were number 1 in their conference.
Good.
So they're coming off a good conference game at home that they won, and then I'm pretty sure they play here in a few days.
Yeah.
So they'll get back on the floor.
How's your dear friend Colin doing?
He's doing really well. He's
really good.
He's been shooting it more and scoring more and everything.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He's had a few games where he's up around 20 or even a little bit above it.
Porter?
Yeah, he had 17 against Kansas State.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's
to say,
good
Luke?
to know. Luke?
He hit 3 points.
Okay, at 3.
He hit the 3-pointer.
Okay, at 3-pointer. All right. Thank you, my friend, for coming up.
I appreciate you, Dickie.
Congratulations
Thank
on
you so
win
much.
number 9 in a row and win number 12. Xander Carter, our Big Sandy superstar of the game, as the Cats win it big here tonight, 69-36 over Pike County Central. Don't forget, tomorrow night we got a doubleheader for you. The Tomcats will be playing Pikeville tomorrow at about 5:30. See you, Luke. And then the Kittens will be hosting West Jessamine immediately following that. So we got a doubleheader here on Cat Sports for you tomorrow, starting about 5:30 or somewhere in that vicinity. Well, for Coach Ryan Bonner and Xander Carter and Lowell back at the station, who loves the Werewolves of London just like I do. So the guy's got to, I mean, you know, he and I both like the same song. Yeah, we got it. Lowell, thanks for always keeping me on the air and the dials rotated and in the right position and all that kind of stuff. That'll do it from here at Pike County Central High School in Pikeville, Kentucky. Final score again, Ashland 69 and Pike County Central 36 here on Cat Sports.